And welcome back. Well, it's likely that you've received or will receive soon an annual notice of change letter from your insurance company. So what does that mean? Do you have to do anything? Well, Nikki Johnson is a senior advisor at FHK Insurance, and she is here to help make Medicare less confusing. Good to see you, Nikki.
Hi, good to be here. So nice to be on the yellow couch.
I know. It's so nice. We've seen people, in the boxes for so long. It's nice to see them, all in person.
Right.
So it's very nice. So I know that Medicare enrollment period is fast approaching, and I know that this is a time of year that you guys get really busy, as we were talking about during the break.
Yeah, we sure do. So the Medicare annual enrollment period, or AEP as we agents like to call it, will kick off October 15th. Runs through December 7th, so lots of fun things coming up then.
Yeah.
But most people right now are receiving their annual notice of change, or ANOC, and this is going to outline what's going to happen or change with their plan. So premium change, co-pays, anything. All right there.
So I'm glad you said that, because that's the thing. When people start getting all this mail, they start getting really confused.
They do.
So the annual change letter, that's something that will everybody get that in the mail?
So if you're currently on a Medicare plan, either Medicare Advantage or prescription drug, you will get that probably between now and September 30th. So lots of good information in there. Check it out.
Well, and it sounds like that means even if you like what you're experiencing, right? Like that's a good time to review your plan.
Definitely. Yep. So you want to start looking at options, and a big thing that I've come across recently is WEA Trust is canceling their plans for next year. So if you are a retired teacher or you have a retiree plan through WEA Trust, you won't have that coverage anymore as of December 31st.
See, that would freak me out.
Yeah, it's scary.
If I get that in the mail and it's like your plan is being canceled, which people are experiencing right now then, as you said. So if that happens, then what do you do? I think that would be scary for people.
First thing, don't panic. Okay. I know, easier said than done, but you do have what's called guarantee issue. So with that means that you have access into any health insurance plan. No health questions are asked, no pre-existing conditions have to be dealt with. So it's pretty much your golden ticket into any insurance plan that you'd like. So there is an option, and there's an exciting thing out there for people. You don't have to panic, which is good.
So that sounds like good news.
Yes.
So what is the option? What do we need to know?
Yeah, so you want to start making a list of things that are important to you. So doctors are always the most important thing, prescriptions. Think about any extras that you might want, like are you a high utilizer of dental or vision? Do you need supplements like that over-the-counter benefit?
Hearing aids.
Plan.
I think about that because my mom, I talk about that on the show all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So all of these little pieces will go into a big puzzle, and that will help you find the perfect health insurance option. So it's not as scary as it might seem. Can be a little confusing, but not scary.
But I mean, as we see all these, it seems like there's just so many benefits. I mean, the fact that there's a meal delivery program as one of those options.
Yeah, and that's what I like to call the wish list. So all of these plans will vary by zip code, of course. So every plan will have different benefits, but they've had so many benefit increases in the past few years. It's incredible.
So you make your list, whether it's your needs, your wants, your wishes, whatever it is. What do you do with that list now?
Once you have that list, you pick up the phone, you call me. No.
Which I'll give you in a minute.
Yes, but you want to work with a local broker. I mean, there's so much power with a local broker. We know the market, we know the plans, we're highly trained, we know all these plans. We can do everything in our sleep, So it's one of those things you do want to take a look at your plan and make sure that all of your wish list items are fitting in that plan. Health insurance is not one size fits all. So what works for a family member or friend might not work for you.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I think there's just so many plans when it comes to everything. It's so confusing.
Yeah.
So how do you help people do that? Because is it that you put them side by side, or what do you do?
Yep. So I usually start off with the prescriptions, because that's something that you're going to take every single month.
Yeah.
And then you look at your top 3 options. Say, okay, are you someone that needs to stay close to home? Would an HMO be better for you? Do you travel a lot? Would a PPO work better for you? So all kinds of options that are out there for people, and you can get that awesome plan design. But working with a local broker is very helpful. We have all the plans right here.
And do a lot of them cost similar?
They do. That's the neat thing. So
because that's where it's also confusing, right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, a lot of people call me and they say, okay, Nikki, great advice, awesome options. How much are you? So I'm free.
You're free. Say that again.
Yes.
Yeah, you're free.
So there's absolutely no cost to work with an FHK advisor, which is awesome. Use us as a resource year round. We are here, and we help with billing issues, claim issues, just giving that peace of mind. Because anytime there's a change, it's scary. So you want to make people comfortable.
Well, and I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that's something that people need to take advantage of and truly have somebody local, because there's so many things. I've even been getting calls lately like, did you just sign up for Social Security or Medicare? I'm like,
Yeah, it's a big thing going on. And it's like, no, that's not real.
yeah, everybody's getting those. So that's why you need to
Yes.
talk to somebody local where you could meet with them or go to their office so you know who you're speaking to.
Exactly.
It just, I think that's such a huge thing. And there's different dates to consider when you're talking about insurance for 2023, right?
Yep. So certain timelines. So from now until September 30th, you're going to have that ANOC that comes in the mail. You start reviewing those options.
That's that change letter.
Yeah, that's a change letter.
Okay.
If you're a WEA Trust member and you've received that termination letter, we can start looking at options for you. And then October 1st through the 14th, that's what we call pre-AEP, another acronym, yay. And that's where we have access to all the plans. So we know what the premiums will look like, what the benefits will look like, all the shiny extras. And then October 15th until December 7th, that's the big go time. And we start looking at all those plans. You can enroll and your coverage will kick off January 1st.
Perfect. So if you didn't get all that, you just call Nikki. So I'm going to give all the information. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Nikki.
Great to be here.
Good to chat with you. If you want to talk to Nikki Johnson or another advisor at FHK Insurance, you can call them. It's 414-228-7555 or go to their website. It's fhkinsurance.com.